Hello everyone, welcome back my channel.
Is Kiyan Anthony playing versus Duke? Everything to know about Syracuse stars playing status. The margin for error just shrank for Syracuse. A massive road test in Durham awaits, yet the biggest storyline isn't Duke's dominance or the ACC standings. It's whether one of the Orange's most unpredictable rotation pieces will even step on the floor. Syracuse enters Monday night riding momentum after a dramatic one-point win over SMU. However, Kiyan Anthony's availability remains uncertain despite being healthy, leaving his role entirely in the hands of head coach Adrian Autry ahead of the 7 p.m. showdown with number 4 Duke. That uncertainty matters because Anthony's season hasn't followed a normal freshman trajectory. One night, he's glued to the bench. Another, he sparks a comeback. The Duke game now becomes less about talent and more about trust. Kiyan Anthony's uncertain availability for the Duke game. Anthony is not listed on Syracuse's injury report, which indicates he is physically available. However, playing time will ultimately depend on Autry's rotation decisions rather than health concerns. Earlier this month, Anthony didn't play at all in a loss to Virginia despite being available. The next game against California saw him return to the court but struggle to make an impact. Then came February 14th against SMU, where he delivered a strong second-half performance off the bench that powered a 79-78 win and restored confidence in his role. Meanwhile, Duke enters the matchup with the ACC's best record at 12-1 and a 10-game winning streak in the rivalry. Because of that defensive pressure, lineup choices become magnified. Syracuse cannot afford empty possessions against a team known for locking down opponents. Anthony averages 8.8 points, 1.6 rebounds, and 1 assist while shooting about 42% from the field this season. Those numbers show a complementary scorer rather than a primary option, yet his ability to generate offense quickly gives Syracuse a different look off the bench. Rotation uncertainty isn't new for Syracuse. The Virginia benching already established a precedent that availability does not guarantee minutes. That related situation makes Monday's decision less surprising and more strategic. Still, the SMU performance changed expectations. Anthony helped swing the game's momentum in the second half, proving he can alter pace and scoring rhythm when the offense stalls. Against Duke's defense, that specific skill set becomes situationally valuable. At the same time, road inconsistency remains a concern. His production has fluctuated away from home, which forces Autry to weigh reliability versus upside. Coaches often shorten rotations against elite opponents, meaning every possession matters more than development minutes. Anthony's freshman season has therefore become a trust evaluation rather than a talent evaluation. The staff now knows what he can do. The question is when they want to use it. If Anthony plays meaningful minutes, Syracuse gains a bench scorer capable of breaking defensive runs. If he sits, the Orange lean towards stability and defensive matchups against a top-tier opponent. Either way, Monday's decision signals how Autry plans to approach high-pressure games moving forward. With Duke setting the conference standard, the rotation choice won't just affect one night. It reveals how Syracuse intends to chase wins the rest of the season.